Hey everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting. Looks like we got a couple of tailgaters already. Alex Big Blue and Biggieshaq. What's going on, fellas? Apologies to everyone that this took a little longer to actually do the giveaway than I originally planned with the contest closing last Friday. I'd hoped to get it done on Sunday. Just didn't quite happen. But we're going now, so let's see how many. We're going to give it a few minutes for people to hop in. Agenda for tonight, I'm going to try to keep this fairly short, is I have 3 prize packs to give away. I'll go through how I'm going to do that here in just a minute. I have a couple more thank yous I want to give before I get started, and then we will roll from there. Oh, a whole bunch of people just popped up in the StreamYard chat. And really, Simeon, Comics Altruism, Geek Aficionado, Spencer Welch, and Jam Sessions. Hey, fellas, what's going on? Thank you. StreamYard apparently only puts up like 6 comments at a time. Old Wolf, what's going on? So, a reminder of what I'm giving away. Real quick, we'll do that right at the front. There's 3 prize packages. There is a signature prize pack that includes an Avengers #1 signed by Jason Aaron with a COA from my comic shop, and he's a local, but they got that signed at Planet Comic-Con last year. But and then this Unearthed #1 creator variant that there's only 200 of, signed by Kyle Strom, Cullen Bunn, Baltimore Rivas, and this is the Baltimore Rivas cover. So that is one of the prize packs. Hey, NYC, Los. Who else has jumped in here? Sam I Am Comics. What's going on, fellas? Second prize pack is a first appearance of Domino, X-Force #11, and a Captain Marvel 17, the second cameo of Kamala Khan. So a little bit of a signature prize pack, a Marvel Keys prize pack, and then a cover prize pack that includes this Captain Marvel #11, first Dark Captain Marvel, Philip Tan variant. That's a store exclusive. And then the book I think I really likes, just slightly, this Catwoman #7 Ben Oliver B cover and a 9.8 slab. And that is the 3rd prize pack. Yes, Comics Altruism is talking about Biggie offering to shave his beard for charity. That is super amazing. So also apologize for anybody who catches this on the rewind that thought it was going to start at 9 Central instead of 8 Central. I scheduled it last night, not really knowing when people were going to do stuff tonight. And then I bumped it up when I found out that The Boy Who Had 7 was going to do his 12 Days of Christmas tonight at 9 Central, so I decided to try to get out of the way of that. I think I'm still in the way of like Who Dat and Discovery Bay doing like an auction or something, but can't get out. There's just too much going on as usual. Got lots of people saying hello in the chat. So those are the prizes. I'm going to get to the giveaway. How I'm going to do the giveaway is I had you guys enter and then nominate people for entry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a drawing for the people that entered. That person gets first. The winner of that gets first choice from the 3 prize packs. I'm then going to do a drawing of the people that were nominated. Winner of that, in theory, if I can get a hold of them and track them down, all that kind of stuff, gets second choice. If I have trouble, then we'll see. And then the 3rd prize pack, I'm going to combine the 2 lists and pick a winner for the 3rd one. So it could be someone who entered or someone who was nominated for the 3rd prize pack. So that's how I'm going to do that. But before we get to the giveaway, I have one last thing to do. I've been on all of these videos, I've been doing thank yous. In the first video, I think the announcement video, I think 4 people that like really helped me get started. They were kind of one of the reasons I took the leap and that kind of stuff. RB3, John, Comics with Kids, Big the Snake, Discovery Bay. It really just helped me early on. The second video, I basically thanked the first update, I should say, this, which was the second video I made for this. I basically thanked everyone, including all of you. If I didn't mention you, I apologize. I know I missed some names, but anybody that's been in my chats, left comments, participated in a live stream, asked me to join them. I tried to hit them all. I know I missed people. Did the best I could. And the third one, I was thanking people who sent me AOKs, which I've gotten a ridiculous number of AOKs. You guys are crazy. I love you, but it's been, yeah. So this one, I want to thank people who have focused on a couple of people. And, well, I'm going to mention three. I'm going to also mention one more. There's going to be a third person I'm going to mention that have been willing to take the leap and join me for shows in the last year. First up, I'm going to talk about Dave, Mr. Miracle. He joined me for a Game of Thrones show. He was in the chat one night and I brought it up and we decided to do it. And it was an utter disaster. No one watched, but I had a blast doing it. Dave was awesome. Hopefully we'll do something again soon. But yeah, he didn't have to do that. He had an established channel and he was jumping in with me and it was a lot of fun. So thank you, Dave. I appreciate you. What's going on, Sharon? Like with YouTubers is in the chat. Mastodon, what is up? So that brings me to the two main people I need to say thank you to. And it's not because of those two things that I just pointed at. First up, and he just jumped in the chat, excellent timing, Matt, is the boy who had 7, Matt. So early on, I decided to do the Collecting Smart series. And I think I made 5 or 6 videos by myself. All of them, if you go back and look, are all like 10 to 15 minute things, which I know is stunning that JP did a video for less than 15 minutes. It never happens, but I actually did it. But I was really struggling with it. Like, it wasn't what I wanted it to be. Like, I was wanting it to be a discussion that people could think about, get opinions. I needed help. It wasn't, I didn't have it figured out exactly where it needed to be or what it needed to be. And I decided I was going to do a show on 9.8, and maybe Slab versus Raw and some other stuff. And I've been watching a bunch of Matt stuff. We'd interacted in the chat, but we'd really never interacted even on Instagram or anything before this. We'd never been on a live stream together. And I reached out and asked him if he wanted to be the guest on that 9.8 show. 9.8, Are They the Only Way to Go? And he was down. He was game. He was willing to come on. He was willing to participate. And we had a blast. And it was a really good show. I loved our interaction. And when we got done, he offered some ideas for future shows. He was engaged and I was like, well, why don't you just come back and keep doing this with me? And he was like, yes. He was excited and happy. And basically that has led to a friendship and conversations. And he's been on other shows with me and other live streams. He's invited me on his channel. We've all of it. And yes, the other night he even sent me a crazy, awesome, unbelievable gift because he's ridiculous and amazing and all those things. But more than anything, he's given me his friendship. And I just want to say thank you, Matt. I appreciate it beyond words. So I'm going to try not to break down as I'm saying thank you. But that was what this whole thing was about for me, was giving thanks to the people who have been awesome to me. And yeah. I think altruism is talking about the boy who had 7. So yes, that he's supernaturally active on Instagram. I think, yeah, he's on there a lot and he posts some absolute fire. But like I said, it's really about it's really about this, and just, you just become a really great friend, and I couldn't ask for anything more. And then there is the last person that I'm going to mention. I've kind of held off on talking about him, although I mentioned him a couple times in my thank yous. And that is Comic Books NYC, Kavi. And even before Matt was willing to come on with me, NYC was in my chat. He was leaving comments early on. He reached out to me on Instagram when I first got on Instagram, and like I hadn't really talked to anybody at that point, and was giving me some advice and like helping me out with some stuff. And inspired by Matt and Thanatos, who were doing a Green Lantern show at the time before Thanatos kind of walked away from YouTube, I reached out one night and I was like, hey, you're a Batman fan. Would you be willing to do a Batman show with me? And this was before I'd done anything else with really having, I'd had John had been on my channel a couple of times, but I really hadn't reached out beyond that. And he was down. You know, we talked about it. We like he came up with the Gotham City Chronicles name. We decided to do it back and forth on our channels. And he was just awesome. And he was just from the get-go, even before that, but from the get-go, he was just offering me friendship. And I got to meet him at Star Wars Celebration, and he hung out for a big part of 2 days with my sister and I. And it was just, and then basically, like, if we're not doing something else and one of us is live, we're always on the other one's live stream. And unless there's a specific reason, like we're having somebody else on or whatever, is he comes Sunday night, almost every Sunday night he's on with me. Like he invites me on all the time. We talk all the time. I'm gonna be remiss if I don't. I'm gonna throw in Bear Island here because I want to thank Adam again anyway, but throw him in. Like the Instagram chat between him, Bear Island, and myself is one of the funnest things in my life. Like I get a laugh out of it almost every day. He's just off. Like, yes, he sent me a crazy, ridiculous book also that's right there over my shoulder, which he didn't have to do. But really, it's just both of them and several other people that I'm not mentioning at the moment that I mentioned in other live streams have offered me friendship that I never expected. So thank you. And that is, that's what I'm going to do before I'm going to end it there. My thank yous there before I completely break down and can't go any further. So we're 12 minutes in. People are going to want to see who won. And so let's get to it. So as I talked about before, 3 prizes, 3 prize packs, the covers, the Captain Marvel, Catwoman cover, the keys, the second cameo Camilla Khan, and the first Domino, and the signature books, Avengers #1 signed by Jason Aaron, and Unearthed #1, the creator exclusive cover, Baltimore Rebus creator exclusive cover, triple signed by Kyle Strom, Cullen Bunn, and Baltimore Rebus. They have not been announced yet, Brick Hunter. I'm just now getting to that. How I'm going to do this again, if you entered the contest, you're going to be in the first drawing and you get first pick, the winner of that. The nominated will be the second drawing, and then for the second prize, and then the third drawing will be everyone that was either nominated or entered. And that's how I'm doing it. Complaints can go wherever they want. So let me share my screen here real quick. I love you, Biggie. There's no doubt about it. So I know I tried to keep this one to just a couple people. I shouted you out in a couple of the other streams, but you are awesome, my friend, as is everyone that is in the chat right now. All of you I am super thankful for. First thing I'm going to do is let's go on and roll the dice. And let's actually make that bigger. All right. So dice roll. 2 dice. Roll it. Oh, 10. Okay, so that's a lot of randomization. So, all right. That is a bunch of randomization. So now let's pull up the list of entrants. Yeah, it was tough. And I know a lot of you struggled with that, and I'm actually going to talk about that here as I pull up the list of entrants real quick, because I do have a question for you guys before we actually draw here. List randomizer. Share. Okay. So let's see. Can you guys see that good? Let's take MYC's comment off. All right. I had to find it again. Hey, Lucha. Hi, Lucha Libre. It's in Hialeah Comic Bro. Thank you so much for joining us. Unruly is here. Brick Hunter. I don't know if Patrick Wall. Ed D. Comics and Games. Just seeing if anybody else I missed in the chat. I don't think so. I think that's everybody. And actually, should I just make this full size? Can you guys see that good? Can you see the names pretty well? So a bunch of you guys cheated and gave me more than 3 names. And that doesn't really matter for this one. I'll talk about that in the second one. But basically, I ended up entering. I kept you guys at 1 to 3 because I knew if I didn't give you a limit, you'd give me 20. And being thankful. I didn't hold anybody to that. So if you gave me 5, I put all 5 people in. That's just the way I'm doing it. But I wanted to try to artificially limit you so they didn't go crazy. So let's scroll through this from the top. We got Brick Hunter, Fitness by Olivia. I'm just going to kind of scroll. If her name is 3 times, that means you made a video. Can you guys see that, or do I need to make it bigger? I guess I should ask that. Can you guys see all those names? Or do I need to make it bigger? Let's see if I can make the... Nobody's saying anything, so I'm just going to leave it for now. Question for the chat. Who dat made a video late? You see his name at the bottom of the list. He made a video on Saturday after the deadline. And my thought for that, NYC says he can see it, so it might just be the StreamYard delay. That's good. This is my thought, is I was going to enter his nominees, and I was going to let Who Dat be entered, but I was going to take away his bonus for making a video. So he only gets 1 entry instead of 3, but... and I can make it full. I can make it full if that's better, and take myself off. What do people think? Should I leave Who Dat in, or should he come out? I'll put myself. I don't think it really gains me anything. D-Rock says you can see it. Put him in, Old Wolf. Anybody else? Do I leave him in? Biggie says, do me. See if we get one more here. I'll give it just another second, and then we will start doing the drawing. So, and really says give Who Dat all 3 entries. Hey, 84, thanks for joining us. The question to the group is, Who Dat made his video late? And I was going to still let him be entered, but I was going to take away his bonus for doing a video and just give him 1 entry and still enter his people. What do you guys think? So far, I've gotten leave him in. Hialeah said go on and give him the 3. Looks like everybody's for leaving him in so far. That sounds fine with whatever I decide. Your contest, bro. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it this way, the way I got it, with him with 1 entry. I feel like that's, he was late, but he did it. I wanted him to be able to participate. So Bake will take his 3rd entry. Bake, did you even enter? I can't. I'd have to actually look back at the list here. I'm trying to remember. Did Bake even enter? I don't think he did. Nope. All right. You guys ready? I've drugged this out long enough. Let's draw. Okay. I'm going to randomize 10 times. Good grief, that's a big number. Number 1. Adam Bear Islands, wishing I only did it once. R.A. Random Wolf. Biggieshaq on number 3. Number 4, Biggieshaq again. Ooh. Number 5, Stevie B Comics. Number 6, From Heroes to Icons. Number 7. Number 8, Stevie B again. Number 9, Big Will, and here we go. This is the one. Number 10, Biggieshaq. Biggie won my other contest. No way. Unbelievable. Congratulations, Biggie. Congratulations, sir. I'm going to unshare this real quick while I change the list. Biggie, you're in the chat. What are you thinking, man? Let's, do you want the Marvel keys? The second cameo of Camilla Khan, first domino, come this way with it. You want the Marvel keys? Do you want the signature books? Jason Aaron signed Avengers and the Unearth, triple signed? Or do you want the cool covers? The Catwoman slab 9.8 and the Captain Marvel number 11. So let me know, Biggie, while you're saying in the chat. Biggie wants the slab. All right, so he's getting the, we will give those to Biggie. So, and I will double check, Biggie. I think I still have your address, but I will reach out, email, and confirm before I send. But congratulations, my man. I will go through now and have to delete you out of the other list because you don't get to win twice. So, but awesome. Congratulations, Biggie. All right, let me go. I need to go in here and I need to go back to my list and bring in continue. All right, let's go. Go to my new list real quick. All right, so now I'm going to pull in all the people that were nominated. It's like 144 different nominations that made it past my filter. There's a couple people that got excluded for not being continental United States. There was a couple people that nominated like businesses, some other stuff. But yeah, I know. I copy because I'm struggling. Now, remember, anytime someone nominated you, you guys got an entry into this. Let me share my screen again. So, I know, Simeon really wanted that slab, Biggie. He's going to, you know, he was really wanting it. But first things first, let's go back to the dice roller. And let's re-roll. This time, we're only going to do it 3 times. Okay. And let's go back into pull up my new list real quick. Oops, wrong button. Share screen again. Randomizer. All right. So, as you can see, there's a large list of names. I'm not going to go through these. I'm going to scroll through them slowly. You see NYC got mentioned 6 different times. Comic Head 84, Kitty, you got mentioned 9 times by 9 different people, man. Let's see. I didn't get all these consistent. John's Comics with Kids, though, was actually our top nominee. He was mentioned 10 times. Rod got 3. Metarog was also mentioned 6. The Great Legends in there a couple times. White Whale Comics. So that is our list. All right, let's see what we got in the chat here. I'm going to look at the chat real quick before we do this. Thank you, Mastodon. Anybody else pop in? I saw Bake the Snake pop in a while ago. Looks like we're up to 27. Thank you all for joining us. Biggie, don't put your address in the chat. So I got it. Or you can email it to me. I need one of my to probably like delete that one. One of my but anyway, all right. Let's go. So let's roll this baby. Let's see who is our second place winner. Randomize. Jeffrey was on the first draw. Yeah. Number 2, 84. Number 3, King of Comicdom. Okay, who nominated King of Comicdom? Because I'm not familiar with that channel. Let's see. Let me go back and see if I can find King of Comicdom. I might have to look that up. He did have a channel and he was like doing comic book stuff, but I did not know him. Who nominated King of Comicdom? Let's see. I'm just trying to see if I can find the name. Metarog nominated King of Comicdom. So I will probably reach out to Roger and get his to help me get his information. So we will move on from there. So congratulations to the King of Comicdom. And here watching Biggie's and Mods. So you can't delete it. Oh, okay. Well, Biggie, all right. Yep, you're right, 84. So, Jeffrey, you got nominated by Who Dat, and I thought somebody else. I can't remember for sure. So, all right, let's in that share. So, all right, let's see. So, King of Comicdom. I tell you what, the way we're going to do this is if the person who wins the last time is in the chat tonight, they get the pick. And King of Comicdom gets what's left. And if they're not, then King of Comicdom gets the pick first. So, yeah, that's the way I'm going to do it. So let me get the last list, which is a combined list that has if you entered or if you were nominated, will all be together. So let me get to that on my spreadsheet here. So all right, copy. Paste. All right, that is my combined list. Now let's share the dice roll. We'll do another dice roll. Share and roll again. So we got 6. All right, well, that's good. Last roll of 6 for my 600 contest. So there you go. So let's go back to StreamYard, stop the share. Jeffrey is alive. Yes. Thank you for joining us, Jeffrey. If you missed it, I don't know if you were here. Biggie won first prize again for the second time in a row in my contest, which is crazy. And King of Comicdom won the second drawing, and we're getting ready to do the last one. So we got all these people, like there's 230 separate entries, although a bunch of people are entered multiple times. And we're going to randomize this to 6 times. Wait, did I share the screen yet? I did not. I was about to start randomizing without sharing the screen. All right, share. Make sure that's showing. All right. 9 times, Biggie. 84 was mentioned 9 times. John was the only person mentioned more with 10. And then NYC, White Whale, and Metarog were all mentioned 6 times. And then there was a bunch of people that were mentioned like 3 or 4. So, all right, let's randomize. We got to do this 6 times. The Gray Man. And yes, I know the Gray Man is overseas. I said not overseas, but he and I have worked something out. So, Strange X Blade. I believe that was a nominee. John's Comics with Kids. Let's see again. Number 4. Oop, didn't get it. Oh, yeah, I did. John's Comics with Kids again. All right. Number 5. Whoa, what's going on? Okay. Comic at 84. It was like really slow to randomize that time. And last but not least, let's hit her one more time. Comic Fu 2814, who is another channel I'm not super familiar with. I'm trying to remember who nominated him. Comic Fu 2814 was nominated by Stevie B Comics and somebody else. That's not the only one. He had 2 nominations. And Mark Knapp nominated Comic Fu. So I am not familiar with Comic Fu, but we will see if we can't get him his prize. If not, if I don't hear from, I should have looked at the other one. Well, I'm sure I can find King of Comicdom through Metarog, and I'm sure I can find it through Comic Fu. If they don't take it, how do I want to do this? If I have trouble getting a hold of these people, I don't know. I should have looked at, I will go back and look at whoever was second on the list below King of Comicdom a while ago. I wish I hadn't moved. I should have wrote that down. Whoever was second in that drawing will get his prize if for some reason I can't get a hold of him or he doesn't want it. And I Got Issues will get this prize if I can't get a hold of Comic Fu 2814. So I don't think I've seen Comic Fu in here or in my streams before. So, but hey, that was part of it. Was nominating, letting people nominate 2814 Comic Fu. So, and I will try to give them the opportunity to pick. But yeah, it'd been nicer if there's somebody in here. But thanks for all the winners. So, and I will try to get a hold of those and get their prizes out. Congratulations to Biggie, who is in the chat. Unbelievable that he won again. Not really, but and congratulations to King of Comicdom and Comic Fu 2814. I will try to get your guys' information and get your prizes out to you. Oh, I think 7 knows both of them, so awesome. And yeah, just have them hit me up and I will get them their prizes. Yes, Biggie is a back-to-back winner. That is awesome. Well, I know there's some other stuff going on tonight, so I am going to shut my screen share, wrap this up. I just want to say thank you all again for everything. Thanks for entering the contest. Thanks for nominating great people. Congratulations to Biggie. You guys have made the last 11 months. Yeah, wait. Today is... So tomorrow will be 1 month shy of a year that I've been on YouTube. January 13th is when I started. Tomorrow will be 1 year shy. And you guys have made this amazing. Like, I never expected the response I've gotten, the support. Hey, J Hood, thanks for hopping in. Yes, he is drawing his contest on Saturday morning. Anybody else drop in here? The Alchemist, what's up? I don't know if I said low. Steve Ronk, what's going on, brother? I don't think I shouted you out earlier. I'm shouting people out now to keep from like finishing my thought, but 10 p.m. on his channel. Nice. 84. Yeah, I know. 12 Days of Christmas in 30 minutes. I think Big Will is on the Big Show or something here soon. I think JD and Houdat have a auction going on. So there's lots of stuff going on tonight to support. But yeah, you guys are amazing. everyone here, everyone that's joined me for something, everyone that's invited me to be a part of something, everyone that's reached out to me on Instagram or any of it. You don't know how much it's meant to me. This time last year, I was mostly a lurker. I'd been watching comic YouTube for months, since the spring, and I was still just mostly lurking. I didn't comment very often. I didn't speak up in the chat too often, occasionally, but not super often. And RB3 stream I talked about before kind of changed that, and then I started chatting on other things, and people started recognizing me and saying hello, and got some encouragement to make a video, and boy, am I glad I did. And it's really just because of the amazing friendships, a couple of which I talked about earlier, really focused on earlier in this stream, that I made. You guys have made this year fantastic, and I just want to say thank you. So before I get any more mushy and emotional and break down or whatever, hey Mark, probably be 1,000 before I do another giveaway, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. But Mark, I don't know if you dropped in late, but one of your nominees, Comic Food 2814, was our 3rd place winner. So congratulations for nominating him. Thank you for doing so. And with that, I'm going to say good night, everybody. I will see you in the chat later.